Calorie, is that how you spell it? Calorie. Let's look at calorie intake. So there's a thing that people are doing now for weight loss to reduce the number of the body fat in the body. One is the ketones diet, which has no carbs. Basically what they're using is fat as an energy source, and your body goes into a state of ketosis, which is also a state the body can go into when it's into starvation. So after about 72 hours of not having food, your body can go into this ketosis state, where it begins to burn different energy sources and then burns the fat up. And it's a very effective way of losing weight, gaining slimness. The other way they do it is a thing called intermittent fasting. Who's heard of that? Intermittent fasting. Okay, a lot of bodybuilders and weightlifters are doing this intermittent fasting. The idea behind it is that you have a certain calorie count that you need in your body to maintain where you are. If you want to increase weight, you would have more calories in your intake than you're using through exercise and general living. If you're wanting to decrease weight, then you would have less calories. So your intake is less and you're burning more through exercise and through normal living. And so by looking at your calories, how much you're taking in and how much you're expending, you're able to then regulate the weight of your body, or the amount of body fat over your body. And that's the way they do it. Now what they do with intermittent fasting is they work out that number, and instead of spreading it out over a whole day, what they'll do is they'll do it maybe in one meal or in 2 meals. So there's two ways that they do it. Often they'll do 8 hours of eating, followed by 16 hours of fasting. And when I say fasting, it's not true fasting, it's not dry fasting. We're still drinking liquid, so still drinking water with this one. Okay, and they're saying this is the safest way to do it, because when you do the dry fast and not having liquid, then it's very difficult to get the magnesium into the cells that you need, the other chemicals that you need, sodium, whatever else, into your cells. Also, but even during this, you should still consider using Celtic salt. So what I do in the morning is I get a little rock of Celtic salt, stick it on my tongue, drink the water, or drink my wheatgrass. I drink wheatgrass in the morning, and what that does is it gets all those minerals into your body. Celtic salt has the highest mineral content. Table salt, for example, has 2 minerals, okay, whereas Celtic salt has roughly 70.
What about 70? What about the Himalayan?
Himalayan salt is just below it with about 68. Okay, so Celtic, C-E-L-T-I-C, Celtic salt. So get a little rock. It's about $20 for a little. It's very expensive, but it's also very good because it contains all the minerals. It's good salt. It's the best there is.
Put that on an empty stomach.
Yeah, so just put that on your tongue. Immediately, once you put it on your tongue, it'll start going into your system. You'll start getting, these minerals that you need for your body for optimal health. Therefore, and especially when you're fasting, you want to be able to unlock those minerals that you've eaten in that 8-hour window. There's another way they do it, and that is a 4-hour eating window, followed by 20-hour fast. So just in these last 10 days, to get prepared for tonight, I did 10 days of fasting. So what I did was, I did this for the first 4 days, and I did this for the last 6 days. So today's my 10th day. So I've just done 10 days of this. And in that 10 days, I've now gone from, what am I now? I'm now 75 kg, and I've lost 5 kilograms in just 10 days. Okay, that's just to get ready for this, because I had some body fat here, belly fat, and the lecture was on 6-pack abs, so I thought if I'm going to do it, then I better live it. True? I don't want to be inauthentic. I don't want to stand before you and say, you guys need to train hard and get the right... No, I've got to do it. Okay, that's what mindset's all about, is saying if you're going to do it. And actually, I'll tell you, this is the thing that keeps me on track, running these workshops. Because if I do a workshop on relationships, guess what I'm doing? I'm working on my relationship. If I do a workshop on health, guess what I'm doing? Looking after the health of my body. It actually keeps me on track. It actually is one of those things, because we all have systems for support around us. We need that. This is one of mine, teaching workshops.